What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy, for CancerMoonsTarot, coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it! Poppin', baby. Let's see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would really appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. And if you guys would also like, man, please feel free to check out my Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below, as well as my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life, man. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully y'all come through. Hey everybody, how is it going? The first sign I saw was Gemini, so we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves into it real quick. I do want to say we did upload here today the All Signs July 2020 mid-monthlies. There will not be individual mid-months for this month, but if you guys are interested in checking out the combined video, it is the previous video before the weekend reading that we're doing here today, okay? Happy Friday, everybody. It is a rainy day in New York. I do apologize for the lighting looking like this. I cannot do anything about it, but let's get on into the motherfucking weekend reading, baby. Messages from my Gemini gang. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Hey, everybody. Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. I'm so happy to hear that, Garcia. I'm so happy to hear that, man. That's awesome. Awesome. Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, my beautiful Gemini gang. Let's see what we got going on. Gemini, the overall energy for you guys here is the Tower in reverse. So you may be connecting possibly here with a Scorpio. Your current energy is the Moon card. The person you're dealing with here is the Four of Swords, and the outcome that's present for you is the Seven of Pentacles. So based on what I'm seeing for you Geminis here, you may be connecting possibly with a Scorpio. You also may be connecting with a Pisces as well. It definitely appears to me that with the Tower in reverse paired with the Moon card, you're avoiding somebody because when you think about them, I feel like it's too emotional for you to bear it. I think that you're trying to put some feelings that you have for somebody to rest, but you're finding it extremely difficult to do so. Okay? So this is kind of the energy that I'm feeling coming through with you. I feel like you still care about somebody and you don't want to feel for them at all. You're in a space right now where you kind of want your feelings to be numb. You kind of want to stop caring at all. But no matter what you do, you find yourself still caring about somebody no matter how much you try to let go of those feelings. So I'm feeling that you're having difficulties letting go of feelings for somebody, even though you wish that you totally could. As for the outcome that's present, though, Seven of Pentacles, the only thing you really can do, Gemini, is be patient. You know, sometimes I think we got to recognize that our feelings, you know, are what they simply are. Sometimes we love people and we love them even if they're not necessarily good for us. So with all this being said, Gemini, just allow yourself to continue to go with the flow each and every single day. You know, feelings are temporary. They're not going to last forever, especially for somebody who you know isn't necessarily good for you. So for any Geminis right now who are trying to let go of somebody, for any Geminis right now who are trying to numb themselves of the feelings that they have for someone, you don't need to do that. Recognize that you care about somebody, even if you don't want that person. Recognize that you care about them and allow yourself to know that it's okay to care about somebody that you know you shouldn't be with. Just understand that it's going to take time, not only necessarily just for you to move on, but for those feelings that you currently have to turn into something different. So continue to be patient with yourself, Gemini, for those of you that need this message, because it takes time to move past people. It takes time to move on from people. So make sure you're allowing yourself that room and that time to be able to release and let somebody go. It is not an overnight process, but it is also not a process that's going to last a million years. This is a process that will be temporary, so Gemini, just give yourself some time, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. And by the way, hey, Universal Intuition, shout out Jacqueline. Thank you for coming through, my love. Much appreciated, okay? So we started out with my air signs, guys. We're going to go air, water, fire, earth. Going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through? For my Cancer gang. Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? What's going on for Cancer over the weekend? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Cancer. The overall energy for you guys here is the Fool card in reverse. We can be connecting possibly here with an Aries for some. Your current energy, Cancer, is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is the Seven of Pentacles, and the outcome that's present for you is the Nine of Swords. So Cancer, you may be connecting with an Aries, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or a Leo. Now, right off the bat, for what I'm seeing for you, I feel like right now, there is a lack of change that's coming in your reality, and I feel like it's a little bit frustrating. I feel you guys being a little bit impatient when you want certain things to change. So I feel like right now, you're undergoing a transformation. You're trying to change something in your life, and you want it to come quicker to you, and it is very stressful that what it is you desire may not be coming in the way that you want it or the time frame that you want it. So for example, some of you Cancers right now may be manifesting something. Let's say, for example, you're manifesting a new job, okay? Maybe you are manifesting a new job right now, but because that job isn't coming into alignment when you want it, I think that that's why you're feeling so frustrated, because you have the need to have something now. Keep in mind, man, the universe never really works on our time, as unfortunate as it is. We have to kind of just let go and let things come into alignment with us when it's most likely meant to be. So I feel this stress that's surrounding you, Cancer, especially moving into the weekend where you want change, you want to make things happen, you need something, or you need to be in this, position right now. I feel you guys being super stressed and having problem after problem after problem kind of pride on you. But I think that what's actually going to help you is de-stressing. Here's something that's important to remember. The more stressed that you are, the more that you actually give yourself a mental blockage to do what you want to do. The more that you stress yourself out, the more that you limit yourself from doing anything in general. Have you ever noticed that, for example, if you have things to do, when you're stressed, you're instantly demotivated? Have you noticed that when you're stressed, you don't even want to go out to go get a cup of coffee or go out to go get the groceries? When you're stressed, man, it makes you completely unmotivated. So for any Cancers that are dealing with a lot of this stress currently, I want you to know that things are going to change, but it's got to start with you first. You have to be that change. You have to take a step back, Cancer, and completely de-stress yourself in order to start bringing those changes that you want into your life. If you want to get things done, you're not going to be able to get things done without de-stressing yourself. So I really want to make that an apparent message for you moving towards the weekend, Cancer. Treat this weekend as a spa weekend. A weekend where you can relax, a weekend where you can de-stress, a weekend where you can do stuff that makes you feel cool, calm, and collected. Okay? And I think that that's really going to benefit you moving forward to whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in your life. Basically what I'm feeling here is the Fool card in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You may feel like things aren't going in your favor right now. You may feel extremely demotivated, but if you're feeling extremely demotivated, the chances is because it's the stress that is basically blocking you. Guys, I'm going to be real honest with you, Cancers. There's times where I can't do anything because as a Cancer, I get incredibly stressed. I'm a person who works on myself consistently to not allow stress to get to me, but I know that when I'm severely stressed out, I can't do anything. And I feel like that kind of resonates towards other Cancers or possibly other people as well. So please make sure, man, that you're staying on top of your stress game, because the more you allow yourself to stress, the more you block yourself from getting things done, as well as putting yourself in a good mood, all right? So stress management this weekend, my Cancer gang. Anyways, man, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward, all right? Going all the way to air, water, going to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my Sagittarius gang? Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. For the 363 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, my Sagittarius gang, let's get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's going on? Sagittarius, the overall energy for you guys here is the Eight of Swords. So you may be connecting possibly here with an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Your current energy is the Four of Swords. The person you're dealing with is the Queen of Wands, and the outcome that's present is the Justice card. So Sag, you may be connecting with a Libra, an air sign, or possibly a fellow fire sign. Now, taking a look at your reading, Eight of Swords and Four of Swords, I think that someone here has made you overthink to the point where you need to take a step back from there their energy. I feel like you're personally removing yourself from a person or removing yourself from a situation, considering that you are always in a weird kind of mood when you're around somebody. Now, taking a look at who you're dealing with here, we got a Queen of Wands. Now remember, my readings can resonate towards your friends, your family members, or possibly your lover, whoever you're in a relationship with. I feel like this is someone who's in your day-to-day life, whose energy has been very hard to deal with. It seems like somebody's been a little nasty Nancy, and because they've been in a bad mood, someone here's been projecting. So Sag, I feel like over the weekend, you're going to be in a position where you're recognizing, okay, I got to get the hell away from everyone because people just got sticks up their boot hole, okay? And I got to take a step back and bring back some balance into my life and just chill and sit with myself. So I feel like you're going to be having some alone time this weekend, Sagittarius, considering that everybody's kind of got a stick up their butt. And with all that being said, you don't want to deal with anybody else's negative energy. You just want to have time for yourself and space for yourself to relax and sit in your own aura. So I'm seeing you guys taking a break from certain people here. Now, this might just be one specific person who's been in a really bad vibe lately, or this might be a group of people that you're possibly surrounded with, okay? But yeah, Sag, this weekend I feel like you will be social distancing from somebody due to the fact that they are just bringing and projecting some really unpleasant energy, okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. I like using that, man. Ever since COVID started, dude, ever since the pandemic started, I love using the term now social distancing, because I don't even got to use it for its purpose. Just if you're distancing from somebody, saying social distancing just puts a smile on my face. I like it, man. It's a good term. Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. All right, going all the way to air, water, fire. Going to my earth signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Virgo gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Goddamn, Virgo. You almost made half of my deck fall apart. Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Virgo, let's see what we got going on for your weekend. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, man. Virgo, the overall energy for you guys here is the Four of Pentacles. So you may be connecting possibly here with an earth sign, a Taurus, a fellow Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy is the Eight of Wands. The person you're dealing with here is the Chariot card, and the outcome that's present for you is the Seven of Wands in reverse. So you may be connecting with a Cancerian. You may be connecting also with a fellow earth sign or an Aries, Sag, or Leo. I think that you need to get some things off your chest. Because when you look at the Four of Swords here, this is a person who's holding a pentacle so close to his chest, and the Eight of Wands is obviously about communication. So I feel like some of you Virgos this weekend have to get something off your chest. You have to communicate with someone and tell them how you really feel. Now, for some of you Virgos, you may be telling somebody how you feel about them possibly abandoning you, or about them possibly being super distant lately. So if somebody you know kind of fell off the face of the earth, you may message them this weekend and be like, hey, what's good? You know, I want to know what happened. I want to know, excuse me, why you're not a part of my life, or why you haven't been answering my calls or texting me back, or just genuinely being there for me. So some of you Virgos here might be having that conversation with somebody asking, hey, why have you been so distant? And I kind of want to understand those answers. As for the outcome that's present, Seven of Wands in reverse, I do feel like there is potential here, Virgo, for a heart-to-heart conversation between you and another person. I think that whoever you're reaching out to is going to be receiving what you say, and they are going to be responding to you. So I don't feel like this is one of those situations, Virgo, where somebody's going to ignore you. I feel like they're going to actually let down their shield and be vulnerable with you and have a conversation with you. So I see this happening. Now, keep in mind, you may be hitting up somebody who fell off the face of the earth for other reasons. Maybe maybe you're not hitting them up for why they distanced from you. Maybe you know why and you want to talk about that and have a conversation. There's so many different ways this reading can resonate, but regardless though, I see you talking to somebody that you haven't associated yourself with in quite some time, and I see you getting answers from them. So I do see this being a reciprocated conversation, and I think the conversation is going to go well. It's always good to get things off your chest and speak your truth rather than to hold on to them and let them eat at you, you know? So that's good here, Virgo. I like that. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, going all the way back to my air signs. What do we got coming through for my Aquarius gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. For the 426 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Sagittarius, let's get ourselves, or not Sagittarius, excuse me, Aquarius. My apologies, guys. All right, Aquarius, let's get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's going on, Aqua? Not Saggy. You know what's crazy, man? Aquarius and Sagittarius just sound so similar because they have the Aries at the end. All right? Now, Aquarius, your overall energy here is the Nine of Swords. You may be connecting possibly here with an air sign, a fellow Aquarian, a Gemini, or a Libra. Your current energy here is the Page of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with is the World card in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you is the King of Swords in reverse. Interesting energy. You may be connecting with a fellow Aquarius, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or a Leo. The Nine of Swords to the Page of Pentacles. Shit. I feel like everybody this weekend has to get something off their chest, huh? I feel like you want to have the opportunity to tell somebody how they made you feel. And this is a person who you definitely have unfinished business with, because I feel like you guys never closed your ties. You guys never closed your loose lips. Everything's still pretty much open. So there's someone here that you've been up in the air with, and you kind of want to clear the air with them this weekend and let them know how you've been hurt. You want to let them know how you've been feeling about whatever went down between the two of you and whatever relationship it is that you two have. And as for the outcome that's present, I feel like both of you here are going to be having a conversation, but keep in mind, make sure that in this conversation, you don't kind of allow things to go in more of a negative way, because there can be a potential, Aquarius, for the conversation to get a little bit more out of hand than you maybe thought it would have. So I just want you guys to know that even though you're in a position where you want to talk to somebody about how they made you feel, there is a possibility that the conversation can go sideways if things aren't approached correctly. I'm trying to word this as best as I can, okay? Give me 1 second, guys. Let me clarify this King of Swords in reverse. Why is the King of Swords in reverse here, and what exactly is it trying to describe? We got here the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so from what I'm seeing here for you, Aquarius, just make sure that when you're having this conversation, try to be in there as chill as possible, and hopefully the person you're dealing with will reciprocate that energy as well. Like I said, I do feel like there is a potential for this conversation to get a little bit hectic, a little bit intense, but I do see both parties being very vulnerable as well. So I am seeing you reaching out to somebody this weekend, letting them know how you feel, and I see that you guys have unfinished business. As I mentioned, this conversation is going to be very intense and very deep, but there is going to be vulnerability shared on both sides. So at least the positive thing that I see out of this conversation is that there is genuine vulnerability, which means there's going to be a genuine heart-to-heart, okay? So good luck to you guys with whatever conversation and heart-to-heart you have to have with somebody. I do feel like it is going to result in something positive in the end. It's going to result in clarity, okay? Two of Wands, and that clarity is going to be, are we going to remain close? Are we going to remain connected? Or are we going our separate ways? You will be getting that answer in regards to this conversation over the weekend. So you'll have the clarity to know where this connection the two of you share is going moving forward in the future, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward, okay? And holy moly, thank you so much, man. Thank you, Monday, Tuesday, or Mon2. Thank you for the $50 donation. Much appreciated. That was a huge amount. Thank you so much. That is really appreciated. Thank you, man, or womans. And thank you, Crazy, for the $5 donation. And thank you for always keeping it motherfucking real. With love and light from Perth, Australia. Thank you. Shout out to you. I really appreciate that. And damn, dude, thank you, A Quartz, for the $1.99. Much appreciated as well. Shout out to everybody who sent in the donations. You guys are fantastic, all right? All right, man. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, air signs, going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my Pisces gang? Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Pisces gang, let's get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully all is well. What's happening, baby? Pisces, the overall energy for you guys here is the Seven of Wands. You may be connecting possibly with the fire sign in Aries, Sag, or Leo. Your current energy is the Justice card. The person you're dealing with is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the outcome that's present for you is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you want to restore the balance back into your life. This is essentially you giving somebody the same energy that they've been giving you. Someone here has been blocking you out. Someone here has not been communicating. Someone here has kind of removed themselves from your life. So Pisces, you're just simply doing the same. Why are you going to hold out for somebody who isn't trying? Why are you going to hold out for somebody who isn't even, fucking texting you, talking to you, having a conversation with you? Fuck that. In my life, man, I'm only 21 years old, but in my life, I've had so many connections where I've just gone so hard and the other person just never reciprocated anything I've given. And I got to the point where I realized if shit isn't equal, if this connection isn't balanced, if they're not putting in the same work I'm putting in, fuck that. I'm letting it go. Who the fuck cares? Why do I have to sit there and waste my time? Why do I gotta sit there and waste my energy? And why am I gonna deal with people who are ungrateful to motherfucking have me? Point blank, period. As for the outcome that's present, Pisces, Page of Pentacles in reverse, you're removing yourself from this person and or this situation that the two of you were a part of. For some of you, this may be a friends group or this may just be one particular person. For others of you, this doesn't have to be just somebody who's friendly. This could have even been somebody you were romantically involved in with, okay? Take it how it applies in your personal life. Pisces, I like it. Don't overextend for people. Don't break your back for nobody, okay? And guess what? You break your back for somebody, they're not even going to pay for the back surgery to fix your back anyway. So fuck that shit, okay? Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. Live your best life, baby, all right? All right, man. We already did Sagittarius, dude, and you have been spamming that sign a million times. I love my Sagittarians, but you, sir, have got to calm the fuck down, okay? Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. All right, man. So, air, water, go into my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Leo gang? Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Thank you so much for that $4.99 donation, Nancy P. Much appreciated. You're an awesome tarot reader, and you're an awesome subscriber. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for that donation. That's much appreciated. Thank you so much, Nancy. By the way, I think there was another donation I missed. Yes, thank you so much, Naturi Janae. Thank you for the $2.99. I'm sorry if I said your name incorrectly. Sometimes it is very difficult for me to see, but thank you for that donation. Much appreciated, all right? Messages for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Leo, let's see what we got coming through for your weekend. Hopefully all is well. What's cracking with the Lion Gang? Some of you here may be getting a lion tattoo this weekend. That was a very intuitive message. Leo, if you're getting a lion tattoo, welcome to the family. We'll be buddies here. I know that's very hard to see this tattoo. You can't really see it, but I got a Leo tattoo for my Leo Venus, so I hope you enjoy it. If you are a Leo this weekend who's getting a tattoo of a lion, please DM me on Instagram that tattoo. I'd love to see it. I always love tattoos. That would be really cool. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Leo, let's see what we got going on for you, all right? Leo, the overall energy for you guys here is the 8 of Cups in reverse. You can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Crystal, thank you for becoming a member, my love. Your current energy, Leo, is the 3 of Wands. The person you're dealing with here is the 4 of Wands in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you is the Strength in reverse, which is the Leo card. So, let's take a look here. We got a couple things to talk about. First things first, I think we got to talk about you making space or holding space for somebody. I think you've been holding space for somebody who's with someone else. And I think that it's a situation that's just overall not benefiting you, but benefiting the other person. So Leo, I feel like there's a potential for a third-party situation you may be involved in, or more so a love triangle situation. You care, you love somebody, but they're with somebody else. And I really do feel like the person that you care about may actually end up breaking up or getting broken up with their partner. So the person that you were interested in might become single throughout this weekend. But ultimately, I feel like even then, as they are single, they're still not putting in any effort towards you. So I don't like third-party situations or love triangles in general, because when you get involved with them, there's always 2 people that are fucked over and 1 person that's winning. Right? So with all that being said, Leo, I really do feel that whoever this is you're connecting with here, I feel like they're not necessarily worth holding space for. And the reason that I say that is because even if they do get out of whatever relationship they're currently in, I don't see them taking action to be a part of your life. Now, if this is not a third-party situation, if this is not a love triangle, I think the same rules apply. It feels to me that whoever you're connecting with here, Leo, is in a position where they're not looking for partnership. They're actually looking for independence and to be on their own. So Leos, I say it to you guys all the time, and I never mean to hurt you, and I never mean to put you down, because I'm not here to put you down. I'm here to lift you right back up. You guys have big hearts, big, beautiful hearts, and sometimes you can invest those hearts into people who may not treat you that great or may not be that nice for you. And Leo, I think this is one of those times where you have to accept the situation for what it is and recognize that you deserve someone who's better. You deserve somebody who's actually going to put the time in for you. You don't deserve to be a part of a love triangle or a third-party situation, and you don't deserve to be dealing with a person who is not choosing you. If there are people that are choosing you, sure, go for the connection. But if you're connecting with somebody who wants their independence, shit, let them have their Independence Day and go find whoever they want to be involved with. At the end of the day, Leo, I want you to find the best person in your entire life. I want you to find a person who's going to treat you well, who's going to love the shit out of you, who's going to uplift you each and every single fucking day and not bring you down. I feel like you've been holding space for somebody for so long and they've continued to disappoint you. And with all that being said, I think you are going to get to this point where you recognize, aren't you fed up of being disappointed? Aren't you fed up with being disappointed that this person could not do the work and take the actions to take care of you and prove to you that they genuinely love you? I think you're tired of the disappointment and I think you're fed up. And maybe you had to get to that point in order to actually move forward. Sometimes you have to get so fed up with a person to actually realize that who you're investing in is not the right type of person for you. So Leo, I am sorry if this is the way that the news had to be broken here. I am sorry if this is the situation you're currently going through, but I think you deserve something so much more better instead of this situation. And I think that you have to go out there and get yourself a better situation than this because you are worthy of a king and or a queen, whoever the hell you're into. Okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. All right? Going all the way to air, water, fire, going to my earth signs real quick. Let me just get into these donations. Thank you for the $5 donation, Crystal. Much appreciated, my love. Thank you, Lilith, for the $2. Thank you so much. Was there one more donation or was I going crazy? Oh, no, yeah, Crystal, thank you for becoming a member as well. Much appreciated, okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. So, going to my earth signs. What do we got coming in for my Capricorn gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Just started having a little bit of acid reflux. God damn. Sheesh. I don't know what it is. Anytime I read the Capricorns, I have throat chakra issues. I really do, man. Anytime I read Capricorn, it's either I got a burp, I got fucking acid reflux, or like I got a cough. Capricornians. I know you've been purging your throat chakra though, so I appreciate that. But goddamn, I just want to point it out. Every time I'm doing the daily reading for Capricorn, something with my throat gotta go crazy. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Messages for Capricorn here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. And shout out to you and your girlfriend. You guys are a great couple. Thank you guys for tuning in, all right? All right, Capricorn. Let's see what we got going on, baby. Capricorn, the overall energy for you guys here is the Moon card. So you can be connecting possibly here with the Pisces. Your current energy here is the Queen of Cups in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is the Hangman card. And the outcome that's present here is the Three of Wands in reverse. I do want to reply to that comment real quick. Joyce says, Anthony, you need a Capricorn in your life. I got one. That's my mother. My mother is a Capricorn, and I can definitely tell you she's an amazing woman. We can clash heads, though, because I'm a Cancer, so we're oppositions, but I love my mother. I love Capricorns. You guys are awesome people, man. So, getting into it. Your overall energy is the Moon card, and your current energy is the Queen of Cups in reverse. What I'm seeing here for you guys is this energy of portraying that you're not emotional when you're emotional as fuck. I think a lot of people look at Capricorns as they are strong as fuck, and I think you very much so are strong as fuck, Capricorn, but I feel like there are plenty of times where you don't give yourself the time to break down, or you don't give yourself the time to have your moments. Have your moment of sadness, or have your moment where you need to cry, or have your moment where you need to just de-fucking-stress. I feel like you are being not only just a rock for yourself, but you're being a rock for everyone. And I totally understand that you guys are emotional people. I just feel like you haven't been showing it because you feel as if you have to be this figure of a rock for everybody, of support for everybody. And I feel like that makes you feel stuck. We got here the Hangman card, Pisces energy as well. It's almost as if it makes you feel stuck, and it makes you feel unhappy because you feel like you can't be vulnerable around other people. You feel as if you can only be vulnerable around yourself. Capricorns, I want you guys to know that even though you believe you have to be the rock for everybody, that doesn't mean a person who's a rock cannot be an emotional individual. Listen, man, I am a very emotional person. And I don't show that emotion all the time, man. I don't. I keep a lot of my shit to myself. But at the end of the day, I try to be the best rock I could be for everybody around me. But there are times where you got to take a step back and recognize that you're only one person and you got your own shit going on too. And if you need to have a good cry, if you need to have a glass of wine, if you need to go have a shower and relax and just take a day off for yourself, feel free to do that. Make sure that you're not only being vulnerable with yourself, but allow yourself to be vulnerable with other people, because it's okay to express those emotions. You don't have to be this figure of a rock for everybody. I mean, if you want to be that person, you can, but do not feel as if you cannot show your emotions, because I promise you, you can. So allow yourself to feel what you're feeling and allow yourself to release them. And God damn it, Capricorn, if you want someone to be there for you, let a motherfucker be there for you. Let a motherfucker be there for you. Don't be in a position where you dub that shit. Don't be in a position where you're like, I'm fine. You wipe your tear away and you go, I'm fine, I'm good. No! Let somebody be there for you, man. Let somebody love you and take care of you. Because Capricorns are so used to taking care of other people, it's okay to let some people take care of you. I promise. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? Going back all the way to my air signs. What do we got coming through for the beautiful Libra gang? All right? Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on, baby? For the 605 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out. You guys are absolutely awesome people. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for being my soul family, man. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Libra, let's get this last shuffle and see what we got going on. Hopefully all is well. Let's take a look. Libra, the overall energy for you guys here is the Page of Cups. So you can be connecting possibly with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Your current energy here is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Magician card. And the outcome that's present for you is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So, Libra, based on what I'm seeing for you guys, you can be connecting with a Virgo, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or a Leo. From what I'm seeing so far for you guys, it definitely feels to me that with the Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is an energy where you are really allowing yourself to close a cycle because you're ready to propose a new beginning. I think you're starting to realize that you don't need to close ties with somebody or have clarity to close a cycle. All you have to do is allow yourself to realize that you're ready for a new experience. I think that people look at karmic cycles like they have to do something insane to be able to end it, or they have to have all this clarity to be able to end it. But I think you're in a position right now where you're recognizing the moment that things end between you and a person, the moment that your cycle closes out. I mean, it really is that simple. I feel like a lot of people believe that, you know, oh my God, no, the unfinished business just stays in this, this energetic wheel that keeps on turning. No, the moment you and somebody are done, it's done. You know what I'm saying? Unless you start it back up again. So you're deciding, okay, well, I don't give a fuck. The moment that I moved on from this person, our connection was over. And now it's time for me to be able to put myself back out there. Now it's time for me to hop into my magician energy and manifest some really awesome people. I want to manifest some sexy people into my life. That's what I'm feeling Libra's up to right now. I feel like you're ready to be single, to have fun, to be a flirt, to go get some sexy people in your life and have some fun with those individuals. If you want to be young, dumb, wild, and free, go have your fun, Libra. That's totally okay. Because as for the outcome that's present, not only are you dropping this past person and dropping the past connection or the karmic cycle the two of you you shared, you're in a position right now where you're ready to embrace your independence, but you're also ready to put yourself back out there and have a little bit of fun with people. So if you're ready to go hang out with some peeps, if you're ready to go flirt with new types of people and get to know them and have them get to know you, Libra, live your best damn life, baby. Guess what? The only time, here's something that's very important, man. The only time that we're still holding on to an ex is if we decide to hold on to that person. The only time a karmic cycle remains open is if we still are holding on to that person. The moment you let go of everything is the moment that everything already ended. Point blank, period. So if you don't want to hold on to this person no more, Libra, then go ahead and live your best life meeting new people. Point blank, period. All right? Have fun and live your life. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? I feel like sometimes, man, spirituality, or the terms that are heard in spirituality, even though they're very simplified, I feel like a lot of people oversimplify them, you know? I feel like sometimes it does more harm than it does good, and I think that people get all caught up in the lingo, like karmic cycles and karmic connections. I feel like so many people get caught up in this lingo, but the truth is, the things we should focus on, guys, are who's treating us right? Is this person good for us? Is this person bad for us? Are we happy with the individuals we're with? Are we not happy with the individuals we're with? I feel like I'd rather know that I'm happy with somebody than be with a soulmate who I'm unhappy with. Let me tell you something real quick, right? If you're with somebody who's called your soulmate and you're unhappy with them, then why the hell do you want to be with that person? You can't use the excuse, oh, well, they're my soulmate, so I have to be with them. No, you don't. Be with people who treat you well. Be with people who make you happy. Be with people who love you for you. Fuck the labels. I used to be a person who focused on the labels. Oh my God, she's my twin flame. I don't give a shit about twin flames no more. I don't give a fuck about soulmates no more. All right? Because you know what? I know who my soulmate is when I'm with the person who treats me how I've always dreamt of being treated. I know who my soulmate is when I'm with a person who vibes so well with me, who takes care of me, who loves me, who nurtures me from my inner soul and my inner core and my being. I know who my soulmate is when I'm happy and in true alignment with the individual I'm with. You'll know who your real soulmate is. Okay? Karmic soulmates, screw all that crap. Think about it this way. If you're unhappy with somebody, they ain't the right person for you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, all right? Thank you, Florence, for the $9.99. Much appreciated, my love. Thank you, Anthony, for the amazing Pisces reading. You are always on point. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be. Much appreciated, and thank you for that donation. And thank you, Balancing Scales, for the $2.99. Much appreciated as well, all right? Oh, we got fire trucks going down my street. Hopefully everybody's okay. Sending a prayer their way. Shit. What's going on, baby? Whew, Mercury is coming to an end, guys. There's too much craziness going out in the world. It's a very rainy day out here in New York. I can't wait till we get the sun coming back. All right, man, let's get into it. So, my air signs are done, going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Scorpio gang? Hey, Katie the Did, shout out to you. Thank you, Katie, for the $50 donation. Keep reading the vibes. They are great. Thank you, my love. Much appreciated. Thank you for that $50 donation. You are absolutely fantastic, my love. Thank you. All right, man. Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Scorpio this weekend. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. So what do we got going on? Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, baby. Let's get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff, all right? All right, Scorpio, the overall energy for you guys here is the Empress card. Almost forgot how to say it. It's the Empress card. You can be connecting possibly here with a Libra. Your current energy is the Temperance. The person you're dealing with here is the Magician card in reverse. And the outcome that's present for you is the Three of Pentacles. So, you may be connecting here, you may be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Libra, a Virgo. You can be connecting with a Capricorn or a Taurus as well. Scorpio, I really do feel that ever since someone's presence is no longer strong in your life, you're starting to notice that you're healing without this person. But when you're around their energy, how could you be healing when somebody's consistently hurting or bringing you down? Whoa, that's what we're seeing here, man. That's what we're seeing here. Give me 1 second so I can address a troll up here in the chat. We got Megan McDaniel in the chat. She says, your energy is the one that lives in your satanic deck, you hippie fuck. Thank you so much. Actually, I live in my parents' house, and I'm currently in my own office. But yes, I do live in a satanic den. I pray to Satan every single night, and I tell him that he is my dad, and that he does everything for me, and he takes care of me, and Satan loves me. Guys, man, why do you come up with this shit? I mean, bro, look, at the end of the day, like, I get it. But no, man, I'm me. I love God, bro. I love God each and every single day. I do, man. I love my Lord. I love my God. And I serve my God each and every single day. I serve my angels each and every single day. And my guide's got my back. I don't give a fuck about Satan. I don't give a fuck about demons. And I ain't a hippie, okay? What's up with that label? Man, who gives a shit even if I was a hippie? Why the fuck do people care who people are? And why do people categorize who people are supposed to be? Just be yourself. God damn. Oh shit. I'm sorry, Scorpio, but I had to just come at her, man. I just had to come at her, man. I had to respond to that, man. I'm sorry, guys. Nonetheless, yo, do you know how many people have like said that like I'm a Satanist or I support Satan? I don't support Satan, man. I'm reading plastic tarot cards. I'm using my intuition to like communicate with you. Like, I'm good with God, man. I love God. So yeah, man, at the end of the day, I like fucking around with people sometimes that come in the chat with that energy. No harm to that person. Look, man, I love God. I don't love Satan. I don't know nothing about him, okay? I know that he was a fallen angel at one point. That's pretty cool. But nonetheless, man, you gotta know people before you make assumptions. I want everybody to remember this quote. When you assume things, you make an ass out of you and me. Ass, you, me. It spells assume. All right? Let's keep it popping, man. So, getting back into Scorpio's reading, man, we got here the Empress card and the Temperance card. The Empress card is the energy of loving yourself, appreciating yourself, jumping into your divine feminine energy, and genuinely being in a place for growth. You're making room for your growth right now, Scorpio. And you are noticing how well off you are without somebody who used to bring you down and drag you down. So I really like what I'm seeing here so far, because you're noticing, Scorpio, that you're well off with somebody and you're making room for yourself to grow. So I kind of feel like you don't have any more, time or any more bones in your body to be waiting on someone. I think you're done waiting for somebody, and I think you're in a position where you're only making room for yourself to continue to grow. You are getting ready to settle down at some point, and you're realizing that you don't got time to keep playing around with people who are going to continue to play games. What's the point? If people are going to keep playing games, are they ever going to be real and actually win the game? Or are they always going to keep on playing? So Scorpio, I see that you're getting ready to settle down. I see that you're in a place right now where you're getting ready to continue working on yourself. And I'm also seeing that you guys are in this position where you only have room for growth in regards to yourself and growth when it comes towards relationships. You don't want a relationship that's going to stay stagnant. You want a relationship right now that's going to continue to grow and blossom. So you're not holding out for anybody. You're not waiting for anybody anymore. You're moving on with your life because you're waiting for that person, or you're moving forward with your life so you can meet that person who sees you and never wants to let you go. That's it. You're going to move on with your life, and eventually one day, Scorpio, you're going to meet somebody. And that person's going to love you from the moment that they see you. And they're going to hold on to you and never want to let you go. And they're going to want to go put a ring on your finger. And they're going to want to live with you till death do the two of you part. You're going to meet a person who wants that with you. And you shouldn't hold out and wait on one person. Fuck that shit. There's a million other people out there who will be incredibly lucky to have you. So I see you moving on with your own life, making room for your own growth, and making room for the right types of people and right type of opportunities. You're not hanging around for nobody, and that's exactly how it should be. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? Thank you so much for the 666 donation, by the way. Janine, much appreciated. You are awesome. Much love. Thank you. I appreciate that, all right? All right, man, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward, okay? Going all the way to, we did air signs, water signs, going to my fire signs. What's crack-a-lacking for my Aries gang, okay? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Aries, let's get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. What do we got going on? Aries, the overall energy for you guys here is the Temperance card. You may be connecting with a Sagittarius possibly, all right? Your current energy is the Emperor. The person you're dealing with here is the Hierophant in reverse. And the outcome that's present for you is the Magician in reverse. Damn, Aries, you got all major arcana cards all across the board. So you might be connecting with a Taurus, another Aries, a Sagittarius, or possibly be dealing with a Magician, which is a Virgo. Shit, I haven't seen a reading like this with all major arcana in a long time. That's a powerful reading. All right, your overall energy, the Temperance card. Your current energy, the Emperor. I think that you're trying to control your healing. I think that you want it to hurry up. Aries, you're like, when can I just be fine? When can I just be okay? When can life just be good and I don't have to deal with all these frustrations and all this healing? When can I just be perfect, you know, and relaxed and cool, calm, and collected? I think that you want to rush the process here. Even though you know you can't, I think you just want to be in a position where you're like, I'm so tired of healing. I just want to be okay. I get that. I get that. I feel that, Aries. I do. But with all that being said, life, and you're going to hate that I'm going to say this. Aries is like, what, Ant? Go ahead, say it. Say it. I'm waiting for it. Life is full of lessons. Life is full of lessons, bro. Life is full of lessons. And we got to learn from those lessons, man. And I know that you may hate me saying that shit. But life is full of lessons that you got to continue to learn, man. Life is meant to be an experience, and let me break that shit down. We are born here, right? We incarnate here, we come here, and we are meant to learn shit. We're meant to experience. So when you learn a lesson from an experience. And experiences in life is the reason why we came here, to simply have experiences. Now, whether our experiences are positive or negative, at the end of the day, experiences always take us someplace. So we're here to just experience life, man. And in life, there's going to be ups. In life, there's going to be downs. There's going to be happy moments, sad moments, angry moments, moments of frustration, and moments of over-the-top fucking joy. You're going to experience every fucking emotion. Every emotion that you can possibly think about. And with all that being said, I think that's beautiful. I think it's awesome to be able to experience different emotions and to have all these different experiences because they're always going to teach you something. And you know what? After every experience and every lesson you learn, don't you just grow a little bit more from that situation? Don't you just grow a little bit more from every experience that you have? See, the point and reason why we're here is to evolve, to grow, and have our evolution of our soul, and to grow and be molded, and to learn, and to value, and to cry, and to laugh, and to smile, and to give a frown. We are meant to have the full experience. So life is never always going to be happy. It's never always going to be sad. We're going to just be experiencing the whole spectrum, dude. And that's the beauty in it, because you get to see it all. And I think that that's a pretty nice take on life, because even if you're in a position where you're sad or a position where you're hurt, at least your heart is still beating, and at least you're still seeing everything that's going on in life. Because you know what's great? When you're in a bad place, or when you're at rock bottom, that means you can only continue to go up from rock bottom. That means your life's about to get 10 million times better than the current place you're in right now. So either way, Aries, we got here the Temperance card and the Emperor card. Maybe right now you want your healing to be in a position where you are super happy with life, and maybe you are tired of where you currently are. But the beauty of life is that you get to be a warrior, and everything is temporary. So if you're not happy where you are now, then only understand that you will only continue to go up. You will only continue to go forward. Absolutely be optimistic. Shit, yo, do you know how many times in life I was depressed? I was a very depressed kid, guys. I was depressed from like the age of 11 all the way to 17 years old. At 17, my entire life changed. I went through my spiritual awakening. But I mean, seriously, I used to be so fucking upset and so depressed and so unhappy with life. And then I took a look at the fact of I'm still alive right now. I'm still here. I'm still breathing. I'm still alive. And I started appreciating that. I started appreciating the fact of, even though I wasn't super happy with what it is I was going through, I was still having these experiences. And then I started to realize, well, on the flip side, if I'm not happy right now, but happiness is emotion that does exist, then why don't I try to find that emotion? I recognize that depression and sadness isn't the only emotion I could experience. I recognize that there's a plethora of emotions I can experience. Therefore, what I ended up doing was recognizing that I needed to be optimistic in order to feel happiness and see what it's like. At the age of 17, I went through my spiritual awakening, and guess what? I had a taste of happiness. I realized what it was. I realized how it felt, and I realized that I'm grateful for every situation that I went through, because every situation molded me to become a better person. Whether it was a negative situation or a positive situation, I continued to grow from it, and I started valuing my life and valuing my situations that I've experienced, because I've always learned something from them that have helped me to better my life moving forward and incorporate happiness into my life and value my life. So shit, man. Life is all up and down and all around, man. But it sure is a beautiful thing. And I'm happy to be here, and I hope you are too. All right? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for the $5 donation, Marquise. Much appreciated. Don't worry about the haters, Aunt. Your spirit is bright, and the dimmer spirits are noticing. You're right on track. Man, I know they're noticing. I know. And thank you, man. I appreciate that. Oh, excuse me. I burped. Shit. Thank you, man, though. I appreciate that, and I appreciate that donation. Look, guys, I hope you all know, for the people that are trolls in my chat, or for the people who talk shit in my chat, it doesn't bother me, not even in the slightest. I promise you guys that. I just like to mess around with it because it's funny. You got to look at shit as its content. You got to look at shit as it's entertaining. There are always going to be people out there who dislike you. There are always going to be people out there who want to put the eyes on you. There are always going to be people out there who are envious of you. There are always going to be people out there who don't want you to, live and be happy. And they want to take away your light, and they want to dim your light. Most importantly, you just got to recognize that you got the power. You're the most strong person in your own reality. You are the most powerful person in your own reality, and nobody has the power to take you out. Keep vibing high. Don't let anybody dim your light. Keep shining that light as fucking bright as you possibly can. Because you know what? In the end, they're the people who have to find their own light. They're not going to be able to steal mine. Point blank, period. Let's keep it popping and moving forward, okay? Thank you for the $5 donation from Nita. And you have a beautiful soul. Thank you for what you do. Thank you, my love. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. And thank you for that donation. You're absolutely fantastic, all right? All right, man. So we got my air signs done, my water signs done, my fire signs. Bull gang, Taurus, let's get it cracking. Thank you for being patient, my Taurus loves. I really appreciate that, man. Let's see what's happening. Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, my bull gang, let's get ourselves this one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully, we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. What do we got going on, man? Taurus, the overall energy for you guys here is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So, you can be, you can be connecting, thank you, fucking Mercury retrograde. You can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Your current energy, Taurus, is the Queen of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with here is the Seven of Cups in reverse. And the outcome that's present for you is the Chariot in reverse. So, Taurus, you might be connecting with a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly a fellow Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Now, looking at your energy this weekend, Knight of Swords reversed and Queen of Pentacles. Less time reaching out to other people, more time being invested into yourself. This is the weekend where you gotta just take a step back, all right? Turn the phone off and start just relaxing and having me time. Taurus, I think it's a me time weekend, and I think it feels so good. I think this is a weekend where you gotta say, man, I love everybody else, but this weekend's all about me. It's time for me to take a step back and relax, because I'm feeling like a lot of you guys need that energy of relaxation because you've been working too motherfucking hard. So Taurus, if you've been working incredibly hard, especially at work, if you've been working incredibly hard on your business or something, or on your mental health, or whatever it is that you're working super hard at, this is going to be a weekend of relaxation. This is going to be a weekend where you got to put the time into yourself, turn the cell phone off, all right, or put it on Do Not Disturb, and let other people do what they need to do, and let this weekend be your weekend, because sometimes we need that time out for ourselves to rejuvenate and to relax and to be alone with ourselves. Believe it or not, your own self is still company, and I don't think a lot of people recognize that. I think people look at company as inviting in another person, but I don't think we actually take a look at the fact that we keep ourselves company, and sometimes it's good to be in the company of yourself. It is. Not only are you recharging your batteries, but you're also learning more about you and what's going on with you. You're checking in with yourself. You're seeing how you feel, and you're seeing what's going on in life. You get to relax and you get to analyze yourself a little bit more. When you're around people all the time and you don't get a minute for yourself, you don't keep up with yourself. So we gotta have check-ins, man. So Taurus, you're looking at a pretty great weekend, dude. Some of you here may be taking a trip by yourself somewhere. Possibly, for some of you, I'm seeing a fishing trip. If so, shit, you might as well invite my father. My father loves fishing. My father loves fishing. You might as well invite him if you guys want to go on a fishing trip or some shit this weekend. But either way, Taurus, getting into it, man. This is a weekend where you gotta spend some time for yourself. You gotta take a step back and relax. And check in with yourself and see how you're doing, okay? Everything's looking really well, and I hope you enjoy your weekend, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Guys, I want to thank you all so much for coming out to the weekend reading, man. I truthfully appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. For everybody who has tuned in here today, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for those of you that come out all the time, Monday through Friday, to these daily readings. You guys kill it, and I love it, and I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of this soul family that we got going on here, man. If anybody here is in the chat, man, please drop a like. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for your support. If you want to support me, feel free to drop that like, and if anybody's new here, feel free to subscribe. For everybody who sent in any donations today, shout out to you guys. They help so much more than you know. Thank you for those donations. You guys are an awesome blessing, and I'm so thankful for anybody who sent those in. You guys are appreciated, and you guys are super kind. Guys, have an awesome and amazing weekend, dude. I just want to remind everybody that we did upload the mid-July 2020 readings. They're mid-months. I did put them all in one video. That video was an hour and 30 minutes. Whew, it was a lot of work, but we got that video out, and I timestamped everything down below. So there will not be any individual July mid-month readings, but I did make a video of all of them combined. So if you guys want to give them a check out, feel free to. We're going to get started on the August 2020 readings next week. So get ready for those, get hyped for those, as we're going to start getting into it. And yeah, we're getting ourselves on schedule. So either way, guys, have an awesome weekend. I love each and every single one of you. Thank you for your love and support. If someone can leave a timestamp down below, please do. And I will catch you guys all later. Much love. And to answer a comment from Steph, I do individual readings. Yes, I do them all the time. Go give them a check out. I already did all the July 2020 individual readings, and I did all the previous months before. So yeah, for everybody that doesn't know, I do individual readings. I also do daily readings. I do the monthlies and the mid-monthlies most of the time individually. So go give them a check out. I have playlists all on my channel. If you guys never knew, check out the playlist. You'll see all the videos that are stored there, and you can click whatever sign you are, okay? Thank you for the $9.99 donation, Daydream Voltage. Whoa, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for that $10 donation, okay? All right, guys, I gotta go. I got some stuff to do this weekend, but much love to all of you. Maybe we'll get a late night hang going on at some point this weekend if anybody wants to tune in. Maybe Saturday, Sunday night, we can do a late night hang. It's been a little bit of a minute. The last time I did it, I think, was like 2 weeks ago, so maybe we'll get a late night hang popping, but much love to you guys. Have an amazing one, and I will catch you all later. Take care, guys, and have a great weekend. Peace.